Hey guys, my name is chaoticwolph and welcome back to our reading of Homestuck. If you remember, we last left off with, getting to know our little mysterious vagabond person friend a little bit more. And we left right before we were about to reboot something. I wasn't sure if they were rebooting the machine or the world. I don't know, just throwing out any and every wild assumption out there. So now we are gonna see what typing reboot does. And it doesn't even work. Well, I get my expectations high up for nothing. You can't. Nothing is working anymore. The timer seems to have disabled the keyboard. Why? Alright, be the mayor of Cantown again. Enough of this nonsense. You are an important mayor and this absurd contraption has wasted enough of your time. You've got a city to govern with a carapace fist, which is to say firm, yet polished, and supple as the situation demands. Anyway, this will help you kill some time while you wait for the clock to count down. Create employment opportunities for the citizen cans. Seaweed. Seaweed? Okay. It's just weed from the sea. Wow, you certainly felt like a lot. You painted them too. Holy crap. You temporarily dismantle City Hall to free up all the can power available to create a vigilant town militia. You divide them into two groups, marking them with distinct teams and ranks using the piece of white chalk and the motor oil. You then organize them into phalanx across the countryside, preparing for a stiff training regimen. When you're through with them, your forces will be a well-oiled machine. Chalk another one up to bold leadership. Lead your men to victory! Are you actually playing a checker game with your cans? Well, this is just a very complicated battle. I don't know who's winning. This person is just high up on sugar, if you ask me. They drink way too much of those sugary drinks at once. Checkmate. Well, I did a clock countdown. You waste more than 4 hours on this tomfoolery. Mourn the loss of Citizen Tab. Oh no, Citizen Tab! What have they done to you? Your caffeinated jittering must have agitated all the little bubbles curiously hidden in the liquid, creating too much pressure in the can. You speculate this is why it exploded as you nervously eye the timer. You're starting to wonder what will happen when it reaches 0. Maybe it would be best not to narrate when this happens. Minutes in the future. Is this minutes in the future? Well, then the timer should count it down. Though perhaps not as few as implied by circumstance. A peregrine, mendicant, trundles precious cargo beneath the gleam of the celestial ominous. I didn't understand a single word of that. Another fellow friend from the apocalypse? Alright, Vagabond, go outside and get some sun. You probably do need some sun. How long you been in here? You say a bittersweet goodbye to your beloved city. It is time to move on to greener pastures. By which of course you mean an arid, sandy wasteland upon which nothing green has grown in years. Uh-oh. You just get locked out. The door shuts behind you. A panel on the door becomes illuminated. As you ponder over the marks on the panel, you hear another mechanical sound overhead. Wait, what? Are we trapped on both sides now? That is some lame BS. The LCD panel appears to have a touchscreen interface. Of course it does. Curiously prod the funny looking spirograph. Well, you just lock something. What? It appears the funny looking spirograph room is locked. This thing? Isn't that the room I came from? Maybe? I don't know. The floor rotates a full 360 degrees beneath you, while the surrounding wall seems to stay put. Select the triangly fractal. So these are selecting rooms, basically. This must be the original room, then. I'm guessing. I mean, I don't know. The triangly fractal room does not appear to be locked. The floor turns 120 degrees and the door opens. You go through the door to find another room. It's the same size as the other one you just wasted all that time in, while a clock was ticking down to something which may or may not be your doom. Or it could be John's doom. Maybe there is something in here that will help you escape. Against the wall, there's another perplexing contraption. This must be time coordinates, right? Yeah, look, 2009, April 13. 12/13, I guess. Don't know what the heck these are. Terrain? Terrain level? Against the opposite wall is some sort of control panel which catches your eye as two large screens, but only one appears to be active. There are fields for numbers which appear to be modifiable with the dials. To the right, some numbers are already supplied by default, perhaps entered by the previous user. There are a few buttons below, the largest one bearing the symbol marking this room. Also, it looks like there is a meter stick propped up there for some reason. Oh, you know, to measure stuff. Yeah, right. Attach your trusty knife to the meter stick. Oh, make it a weapon, huh? Nice. Trusty knife. Still don't think that's quite a knife, but I guess it's quite sharp. You immediately craft a measuring spear through possibly the most advanced form of alchemy employed thus far. This is obviously the most important thing to do first. Obviously. Or it would obviously be the most important thing to do if you had remembered to bring your what? You didn't bring it, dude? Ugh. You feel so insecure without your trusty knife. It makes you want to slit your wrist. No, don't do that. Or at the very least, flog your carapace with some sort of measuring apparatus. Look at the other wall. You examine the perplexing contraption across the room. You of course have no idea what it could possibly do. You adopt the only obvious course of action, which is to poke and prod it with your handy ruler. You're quite sure this is what science is all about. First, the triangle pattern. Don't just press everything, do it. Crazy. You go back to the control panel, which obviously controls that gizmo, and you push the big blue button, which is probably the most obvious thing to push. What did the word say? You appearify a pumpkin? Appearify. Okay. Examine pumpkin. Can we eat that? It seems this mysterious gourd was transported, appearified, from a specific time and location somewhere on this planet you are on. You wonder if the machine, a Appearifier, will take any object that exists at whatever time and location you supply. There is a symbol carved on the pumpkin. You don't know what it means, and you doubt it will ever prove to be relevant in any way. Well, maybe you can get that can opener now. Devour pumpkin. That's why I was thinking you should eat it. Considering this person eats everything. Why is there an arm here? Not the right place to start, man. You consider dining on the right flesh of the plump vegetable, but your curiosity about that Appearifier gets the better of you. You try to sneak a nibble from the pumpkin nonetheless. Inspect green buttons. You first examine the attractive green buttons. The icon for the one on the left is that house shape you've seen plenty of times before. The right one on closer inspection appears to be the map for this underground facility, with an X marking its center. Press green button on right. Honestly, no reservations, just press every button, You push the button. All of the numbers change. Perhaps these are the coordinates for the location of the center of this facility, along with the local date and time. If this is the case, it would make a useful reference point for your current bearings. Fiddle with the dials. No, you're gonna change all the times then. One way to find out would be to attempt to appearify something from this facility. It should be easy to zero in on a location relative to the center because you have an uncanny knack for tracking precise distances you have already traversed in whatever units you choose. Your handy ruler gives you a good... Oh, that's what it's for. Your handy ruler gives you a good clue as to the basic unit of human measurement. You will go with that. Appearify your trusty knife. Oh, well, you better get it right. It worked! Oh my god, it's crazy. You nudge the coordinates very slightly and bump up the elevation by 0.5 human measurement units. You make sure to keep the time approximately what it was to begin with. You appearify your trusty knife. Appearify Cantown. You're just moving your entire home here. You nudge the numbers a bit more and appearify a bunch of cans. This is so much more efficient than walking back to the other room to get them. You are to believe that time is at a premium after all. De-appearify the pumpkin. How can you do that? Does this machine look like a de-appearifier to you? Honestly, the idea that an appearifier could both appearify and de-appearify things is so laughably ridiculous. You would wish someone would de-appearify your brain and re-appearify it with a brain that is more smart and less dumb. Whew, my god. Use trusty knife to carve spook schema and pumpkin. This person is losing their mind. What the hell are you talking about? That idea makes no sense at all and is basically meaningless. Try using that mushy stuff in your gourd next time. Instead, you just carve off the top, exposing a decadent cache of gorgeous seed-laden ambrosia. Needless to say, you consume all of it rather quickly, but it turns out to be too gross for us to watch. Move spirograph switch. This person is a mess. You cannot move it. It has a spirograph-shaped indentation, and possibly will require a special kind of key to turn it. Purify Firefly out of the amp. Wait, you can do that? I guess you could. You have to be very precise though. Holy crap, you did it! You're a crazy genius. You release your blinky new friend. You will give her a name when something suitably whimsical occurs to you. Adjust time dial to Appearify Rotten Pumpkin. You're just having too much fun with this purifier thingy-mabob. The past. You and Serenity consider... Did you already name this fly before you told me? You and Serenity consider new ways to waste more time with the Appearifier. You're assuming she's a girl firefly, even though you are not really sure that fireflies can even be girls. You target the extremely tasty rotten pumpkin that was sitting in the other room hours ago. What the hell is that? Did it say peroxify? Paradoxify? Paradoxify, yeah. It seems that a Appearifier cannot appearify something if it will create a time paradox. A gelatinous ghost pumpkin appearifies and quickly dissolves into a pile of unappetizing sludge. Appearify the grate over the entrance to the facility. Alright, so you're just nabbing everything. Serenity blinks a message of urgency. You nearly forgot that while trapped in amber, she was witness to all your tomfoolery and dilly-dallying in the other room, and knows the timer is about to expire. It is time to get the show on the road and escape. You reset the coordinates with the right green button again, and this time only adjust the elevation by approximately 10 human measurement units. Holy crap. Okay, hasten to the exit post-haste. Get out of there, you weirdo! Get out of there! Forget the pumpkins. I mean, I guess you get the cans. Come on, time is of the essence! Hurry up! What? What are you doing, man? I mean, at least you get your spirit weapon. Is this really necessary? Come on, buddy, time to go. This is incredibly silly. Oh, I love this like music. It really gives a sense of urgency. Oh, well, that's not good. What happened? Why? Why'd you fall down? Nice hat, though. Psych? What? Why does this comic keep psyching me out? My poor buddy. Oh, wait. Unpsych? What? 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 Okay, you attempt the rare and highly dangerous 5-time cliffhanger combo and fail. We are doing it, man. We are making this happen. Ascend. Ascend, damn you. Did you get out of there? Did you finally get out of there? It has been 84 years. What are we living on a top of cheese? What? That's amazing. We're just taking the whole facility with us. Maybe too much elevation. What? A continent westward? Years in the past, but not. I didn't read that fast enough. I can't tell. Are we going back to the past? Is this a time machine? Oh, we don't crush that person. An ocean westward, and years in the past, but not many. This is crazy exciting. What is going on? Rose! She just smacked the hell out of her generator. No! Holy crap. Mama Lalande, save us. Damn, what the hell? Oh no, Dad got captured. Is this the end of this act? Because this is some epic stuff. And David is bro. Probably out to slash the world in half. What the hell just happened? I don't understand anything. It's like the person traveled to another place but almost seemed like they traveled in the past, but not really? I don't know. Yep, it's the end of Act 2. Well, alright guys, this is a good place to leave it, as, you know, we just ended Act 2. Man, this story keeps just getting more and more crazy. So we still don't know who the Vega... Actually, no. You know what? There's still a lot we don't know. It's like the end of Act 2 and we still haven't gotten introduced to Gigi, the mysterious, all-knowing person. And then this last act really let us get to know the Vagabond. Which, of course, we also don't know who the heck they are, but they are very bizarre characters. And they're by themselves, stuck in some weird place. But they've been observing John and the others this whole time. It really doesn't seem like they actually know who John and the others are, though, because, well, they don't show any indication of knowing they are. So they've just been doing weird things on their own, but now they've, like, somehow activated, you know, the facility to travel to another place. I don't know what that was going on, but... So this is the end of Act 2, and the next part we will go on to Act 3, which starts with Dear John. I don't know if this is a Vagabond, you know, saying Dear John again, Dear John. But hopefully we get to know the fate of our characters. The world is still ending, come on guys. Someone is like, gonna do something or not? We're all stuck in like limbo right now. We're, you know, John and others are awaiting. Actually, John is in an entire different world, so I don't know how he's doing. But, you know, the others are facing the world as it's ending. I feel like it's like they're all like in different timelines, but they're all on the same timeline. I don't know, it's just very complicated. Anyway, not gonna speculate. I don't even know what's going on, so we're gonna just leave this up here, and then we'll get onto it in the next video. So thank you guys so much for watching this episode. Let me know what you think, and then I will see you in the next video in Act 3.